If you've had U.S. history, or you've even paid attention, you probably heard the phrase, "Give me liberty or give me death." And that's a famous quote by Patrick Henry. Now, back in the 80s, early 90s, I'm not sure when I came across the quote in context, but near the end of the long speech he gives is this quote. And I thought, wow, I want to include that in my 366 quotes, my set of my survival kit for on a desert island that I made for that art class I told you guys about. Now, the idea that freedom comes with responsibility, I mean, that's built into America. We're all supposed to do our part. But America's a big thing, and we can't always act on a national scale, or a global scale for that matter. So what can we do? Act locally, think globally. That phrase also has meaning. So, in the context of my Twitter account, where this pinned tweet right now has to do with my daily experiment in order to post something new every single day in order to help inspire my students and to show them that I can not only ask them to do things, I can lead by example and do things myself. Now, as an aside, there is this tweet, and there may be things in between this pinned tweet and here, but you students who are coding, check this out. And anyone's invited to look at it, because the idea that the computer is responsible for the art, because all you're doing with generative art is clicking a button, making some settings, clicking a button. No, the artistry is in setting up the tool. So the kids who are creating generative apps are artists. And I'm collaborating with them over here on Twitter. And here you see I've got a number of posts. And if I click on the most recent, which was early this morning, day 99. Day 99. 99 consecutive days I have posted something to Instagram. Almost always, not always, almost always, collaborating with students and their generative apps. If I hit Command down arrow, I go to the bottom of this page. I loaded all of those tweets, all of the Instagram posts. And in February of this year, I created a logo. And I have a unique symbol here. And I told you before, we'll talk about this later on how I know it's unique. And it is. And that's the cool thing. In the history of the universe, this has never been created. And I'll tell you why. I know that's so. But this logo, hey, created on February 24th, and then nothing happened. Months passed. We got to the end of the year, and I thought, I want to do something awesome to inspire my students. So, on the day before finals started, on June 3rd, at the end of the school year, I posted day one, part one, of this Honest Designers Challenge. This comes from the Honest Designers are from Design Cuts. And this was a challenge they put out to do a daily project, do something every single day and watch how your skills grow. Now, I'm not claiming my skills have grown, but I am claiming that I've done it. I have gone 99 consecutive days. And tomorrow when you come in, there will be new Instagram posts, and they will have something to do with Shapescape. Because that's Zach Hoffman, who's at college now. It's his first generative app. And it was the app that started us on our way. I can't tell you how exciting it is to work with you guys, to promote your work. This isn't about me. Look, I'm 63. I don't have an empire to build. I want to go out strong, and I want to leave a legacy of students who have done incredible things and who will continue to do incredible things, so that the Mac Lab will soldier on with this mindset that good enough isn't We want to do incredible things that help shake the world. And when you search for MacLab and we show up at the top of the Google search, that would never happen if teachers from around the world didn't find inspiration from what we do. And I say we, plural, because without you, this doesn't work. I'm not an island unto myself. I work with you. I collaborate with you. And I want to make all of us do incredible things. I want to help make all of us do incredible things. Okay, look, read the board because I intend to record some videos on how you guys can open fine line. I know that's been a problem for some of you. Same thing with structured. And a last word, I've begun to dole out penalties. Some people are having their health stripped away. Not all of it, but some of it. Because you're cheating. So expect that to be the norm from now on. Just don't take it personally. It has to, if the game is going to work, there has to be penalties for not doing your job. That's how games work. You know, if you go into a battle and stand there and let the enemy beat on you, you're going to die. You're going to take damage. That's how it works. If you're going to come into the MacLab and not do work, well, why should it be any different? So let's work together the rest of this year. I'm holding off on some other tutorials. I want to take you guys into typography and some other things, but we need to practice, 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 practice these skills, learn these shortcuts, do it, rewatch videos, learn, okay? Use this week to grow as a digital artist, okay? And maybe even start your own daily project. It doesn't matter at first if you're terrible. The idea is you show growth. And growth throughout this process, it may not be apparent if you scroll through all this and say, I don't know, is any of this any good? You decide. Art is in the eye of the beholder. I happen to think there's some awesome potential here. I don't necessarily think I've hit a home run yet, but the potential is set. And I want you guys to understand, I'm in it for the long term. This is week 5, the beginning of week 5. We got 38 weeks. What can you do in the next 33 weeks? Well, you'll never know unless you get started. So let's get it started, huh?